Omo adopt system say they are very aggressive to some extent. If you might be 3-4 years on street, or your sponsor, their sponsor and robber, or near Juma, into Crown Kojiskanba, ya the manner, no be the Batakarim, no their ship, no the house, begging profession, and one bay. Utimian money and saying, I said, to some extent, say almost Tabon Crown, I cry one first Camoniji. Almost Tibiana, and a man who would be an assay. A man, oh yes, first of all, Obiano Bitmaka say. ECOWAS protocols. Ghana yana jinse. Oba withdraw basically no. Omina free Niger. Niger. Sahel region. Na baby sa particular type a tribe we free no. Buzu for. Omuno ewo very far north of the Niger Republic. Udu ifi Agadas Eko Arlet. Eko Asamaka. Eko Akokudu Janet. Ahaga Plateau Naso. Algeria border. Algeria border nano. What they do ni say. They do summertime. I say a wian start Hamatana. It is so difficult to live in that terrain. Now Oman Kasa Krum na from Niger. Omo foka if you krum. Na omo ba baby to say krokesiem Agadas. Omo free Agadas aba nyamea. Omo pam. They stop them and send them back. Into what they do is say they smuggle themselves even to get to Nyami. No fi Nyami wia and woma try say ombe scale asa dodge afi Nyami e de aba Nigeria Ilila Sokoto border. Omo kro na wo ho no Nigeria foko na sopron. And a Nigeria side in Lela. And to Omunya Lela, Omza Nigeria, Omcom Phonesis can a dozen. And interestingly, Obi Wan also one say, Sanipa women in Crown to Kem. Mama, Omuntlakemo, they start the journey way back, beginning of the year. Ebia Sima Omoba, Obenante Abba, and then Crown so Kukra woman. And you won't nipa bako any be an man in crown. What they do is say they do what is called pulling. Pulling is say Sabi wa me no ka say ahode no ho. Na ukunu ebi kwa na nya wankasa sabi ukunu eye be ma no de ne baasi ni kunu ni nua panyin. Ni kunu ni yakokora. Na ode ne brother ketwa e de na kan ho. Nti ne brother ketwa na de oba na ba. Na areas na wo no bi a wo baba ketwa bia endi nkra no omdo mo baba ye adwuma no abesresis kanti do benya no okwa no aside den wa mabusuafo ni bi. So these people make a journey of about 2 years and a journey about 3 years. All watch here e wo ha no ma baba bebi e wo ha no moko first na e Fulani for no na neighbor Niger Fulani for no na first home cycle ebi kura ba ha o ma waro Ghana for a o mu kuku school a o mu do ma integrity system nto na mo a ohu no. But this particular way na wa ha ne de e so disturbing say Nigeria o ma ya homa Sokoto Mina Kaduna enti o ma fi say o ko Nigeria mosque Friday a o mu more than 10,000. But Omuntimin Contiana, Omunyescanintino. They see say Ghana any country on the west coast of free Nigeria, Togo, Omonchima Omu. And at Benin, Omonchima Omo on first canema. The ones who are GSA or this camera and the baby beach. Benin was any more gift. And at Togolese forms his own more gift. And the only country Omo enter free Ghana. And Omo do border. Why should you pay 50? Umga no mamu msaso familia oni adika do ni bibia border baby obia no obewura ochina uni baby kwa na de na koda so they enter na mumu say after car ben ana driver bi oti yibet makase of car and I said driver obia won so umtikem and obedi car say after the next bigger town kachi ometi matana kachi 2 months owi akachi a oma nante anajo waba ebi asoga kope anadabala no abesre ebi 2 months on fa ho obefi soga kope no aba ebi your friend is saying Ada junction obeye saa na keso o head to Accra o medi Accra bi ate 4-5 months no ko obeti makokumase entomba ko saa ko rub back to Burkina no mafa hoko it be 2 years it be 3 years they don't hold anything they call them from paperless immigrants and it's only a paperless immigrants no ECOWAS member country your free movement protocols among the member nations but free movement has to do with documented migrants and now say documented transit passenger. When Timmy say ECOWAS protocol between Nigeria, near cross Nigeria border, any your friend is Badagry, Namibia, Masi Lakuji, Waba na Waba, Ababidu Togo, Abidu Gano, Dress in Nigerian Timumi, no. But when we there, wash them crown on Dominamno, Mamini ni passport, Mamini ni ID card. Card identity, only been to Niger phone quano, because you can't be walking around Niger with that kind of identity. Only card is a Jew, and only card identity. Document be crown, except for you to know, say, of Niger. That's all. And this, per se, immigration, that's what the law needs, Juma, to correct what maybe people have impression, say, ECOWAS protocol. It doesn't affect and it doesn't change the nation. Ghana say you break a law biya. 2 adia ye betima ye the gender bemuno. We only have to find out say immigration handling of them no should be under a humane atmosphere. And now say omucho miese biya ye de yini abu omu Cote d'Ivoire there or handle omu very rude and crudeness and into Cote d'Ivoire omu nkoho and it's a Cote d'Ivoire choma and cranketwang omu mame omu papa na omu de Omunta de shomuno achichere ade abom saa ntibi anipa be 1000 na omu machi omu and that kind of handling no emomo pe Cote d'Ivoire and then also Cote d'Ivoire amawo kwan emawo ma without identity card and one ma kwan emount media central district of De Plateau they will not allow you to come to that enclave but hanu say o ma fa ministries be why because say Ghana, Sabi, Yahoo Mobro, and the 2. Omo adopted system say they are very aggressive to some extent. Very aggressive. Who says if you might be 3-4 years I street. Gender ministry, it is their duty to make sure say or collaborate with immigration. Now omune Niger ambassador, Niger mission in Kasa. Now omun look out for a proper way of repatriation. But here is the case. Sauka sa repatriation mo you abasin tell so tia immigration controller general baby on benya problem ne say ni padudro we no wodu nkoma Togo ese Togo man escort Togo will not do it because no enyo no dey be Ghana nipa ba ku mienu criminal offense and how anybody on beje ni amana to say Nigeria and the collaborated immigration law no acting da ho as any criminal law no to police collaboration to me no call name say enkura you're dealing with kids now I'm drop important thing being interesting scenario and dynamics of business find who said shaman mame forum find who said ba kokura wawo but enkura ni bi ha after when you 3 months 2 months hospital ben one so oh my baby you know I'm no especially oko adabraka baby a psychiatric clinic no edia kese ne sisi ho no
Roma so dan ho no one ne yire ti ho no on say mema no you very lazy ono no oya sponsor their sponsor no oba onya adwuma nti nkran ko scan ba ya de mana no abie ne batakarim no de ahye no da ho to some extent say almost tabon kran akra one first come on ji asempa and then kran so maame na ode ne bae no ne brother ire ne nadam for ire ode ne wesi begging profession and one bae otimi nya ma ne miensa nya sa bibia ni o muti dua na se na ma ne wo e wo dua na se ama oh yes na kran kitin okrom tan be no ode ne free ni ja bae pregnancy ben wabedi Ghana be 8 months wadi Ghana 1 year hospital ben polyclinic ben kolebu ben sem hospital abakoto se sanko ni bi wo ha yeso wawo wadi den be hospital one ska kran kwa wo ntua enti they are very me just say me there I've lived and I know their city their town and baby omu free
and the humidity, the kind of weather, the real desert of Niger, Estonia, Vienna, or Holland, to Beduha. It's nothing to them air conditioning because honey be 85 degrees, 120 degrees, and it's in Ukraine, a do about the Abubu. They have to trek about 40 kilometers and say no ma kunye nsuo. Say I want to back am time me do a dua baako eno no me be hye ejama the whole family na twa mo hia. Enti o munya bedu ha hwesto anim na it's so sad and na yeso amma kwan ama the city authorities especially AMA. Any immigration kwa AMA has a role to play anything. So government of Ghana edin sika CC Accra, wire bridges. Say Abuso can bridge no mu Anajo, Obi Otibianko. Over 1,000 people and Oma at the White household, and that is how they are. If you don't stop them, they will encroach. Circle. You for Nasi, your friend say transport you Kukumasi. VIP. For your bandits in your criminal boys now. As convicts in go. One said we should start finding a way about dominating Doma by edge to the runabout side. Because say Niger Sanko for so unya dia ase that's what that and now when your baby in you know her. My dear, over to no bebre, you will sweat. Na Oma Mokroman call as a man can say Kotakwade Kukumase. And it is they are more than 15 to 20,000. And when they are it is they are more than that
because 2,000 year almost one man wa cry near Bob na say na say you can't the whole Ghana the ebo ma say you
more than because 20,000 do sunyani e bia nantie do takrade but they are so smart say city ombakwa ye momuska no they don't live there for long. Accra traffic in the Dawson the passengers I take traffic come to schedule from private cars almost to schedule from the Accra Esson about you talking about almost about 1 million cars on the street of Accra on daily basis out of the 5 million populated city, about 1.5 million cars egu street in so both passenger and private. And it's a average of 4 people and not 3 car in the demo. You're talking about over 3 million people egu street in so and they are making a fair share.
And Mr. Awa Habianya Dana. And ya ye omono ye be make sure say omo nsan emmabio because mami otiko jaba na breso gender ministry o hyase try ye say obeyi omafi oye ankosi aga na e say kura de aboro so eti from the migration service mpanimfo ye no de bio na wo say ye de omo ko ye dan a ye hu omo bie mu
mama dynamics another challenging. How do you differentiate them? And excuse me to say from Wale from Crown Joshua from the street. You see Ghana's problem. It should be bad out of politics across the two divides. They don't treat the issue because they say no. And yet Oma Obu say Omugu Edia bridge Abuso can bridge na Bakatomi and Niger for. But now Zongo Junction up to your friend says Flamingo. I want to say Yenya Wale Ghana from Crown. I want to kaya you from. In some grand business, I will because only Muslims, only Naka house. How do you prove while in Accra from Niger? Oma could rather thank you. Any one. How do you prove Susana, Oma Ewo, Abuso Kai Echo Dakuman? So said Dakuman, Kevin Moho. The Diatna Awo Amaneba, Echo JSS, in the bedroom SHS, Omda Bontino. And we keep always saying that. Politicians about the bar Messi hostel at their mouth. And what we are saying is that Yancy hostel near you are cramping the mammy and then a papa tree tamale and your friends are while and Panama almost 1 year. We are Moncotier and Yama and Crano, Ekum or Baba Swanyaman, Omka, and Choyana, Yaman fast and the new moon. Because the way to call this one, man, you say no, Niger for an after home. How does immigration select them out? Anyone. 2. Ghana Migration and Ministry of Interior, they don't have that money to deport them. Are you deporting them by road and not by air? By air is out because only aircraft. By road, Togo decided on general.
because only access or the command Benin. How do you deport them? And we stop them from entry, and the entry in Aflao Umufiba. They don't come from the other side. They come from Aflao, from Lome, from Benin, from Nigeria North, and nobody flew, nobody sent the bar. And immigration, baby, but migration service is a bazentale. Most strengthen the entry point. Sana Cote d'Ivoire, I don't know more messing Franco for a lubu. Which cab ain't fan of Benantiafa. They don't allow them. Into Cote d'Ivoire began. They tried it, it couldn't work out. It could not work out. And just said, but the conflict and the difficulty is the two scenarios. Can you feed them? So I'm feeding her. I want a United Nations protocols now. Can watch them the so I detain we're depriving in the right of movement. How do you feed them? Can immigration feed 2,000 people a day? The answer is no. Why would you keep them? Udomko Independence Square, they will mess up the place. In the shelter in transit waiting to deport them. That is also another issue. Holding at the complexity and the flexibility, difficult side of the protocols near Kanwasam. But not say immigration. I had asupu and as a watch woman and as we detain woman. And because you must have a document before entering Ghana. They don't have whether you are crying up and you crying, you must have documents. They don't have anything. You as near you please no.
Mr. Awa Haba no pay da wase papa no